Hey, welcome to match 2. This hand's an easy mulligan. Alright. Gonna keep this and scry a path to the bottom. Got out a Mausoleum Wanderer. Turn 2 is probably Selfless Spirit and then probably Kara. Dryad Arbor turn 1. Alright. Well, Selfless Spirit and Bash, I suppose. Is this Bogles? Maybe Infect again? What's with all the Infect nowadays? Huh. I should have played the Flooded Strand and Shocked. Oops, that's a mistake. So the best draw for me would be a Supreme Phantom or a Squeller. But this is definitely looking like a straight up race, which I will probably lose, to be honest. Well then. Seems strong. Out with the Kiras, in with the negates. I could go like down a Selfless Spirit for an Idol and a Rhetoric. That doesn't seem awful. Yes, I want to play first. I have a very mediocre hand. So what does this hand do? It plays a turn 1 Vial, then a turn 2 Vial. No. Do I keep this and hope for lands? I think so. Mulling to 5, I'm just going to be dead on not enough cards. At least I have Mutavaults to attack. Pretty screwed. At least he's not attacking, and I get my island. I'll hold up a block with a Mutavault and the Rattle Chains, mostly because I don't really need 2 colorless mana in the same turn anyways. Because almost all the mana I need to use is colored. See if he dismembers this. No dismember. So I'm trading a Mutavault for a Might of Old Crozo. Oh, nice. So I'll go ahead and attack with the Rattle Chains. Next turn I can flash in Supreme Phantom and Mausoleum Wanderer. Get a few blocks off that way. Rattle Chains is so good. That couldn't have gone better. It's going to be a 3-3. Me playing this is going to make it a 3-3, so they trade. I'm fine with trading a Mausoleum Wanderer with a -1/-1 counter on it for a Pump Spell or an Ichor Glamir. Sure. The best part is I'm not even jumping this thing. I'm just blocking and forcing him to use spells to kill my guys. It's like, alright, well, I'm trading creature for pump spell, but they're costing similar amounts of mana, so it doesn't really matter. While I am able to deploy more creatures than him and beat face. Cool. Yeah, it's really feeling like the key to this matchup is just playing lots of stuff. Which, I know is a shock, right? Like, well, if I play a bunch of spells, I win. But I mean, sometimes matchups feel like they need more finesse than that. This one just feels like, well, trade your cards off as much as you can. Still want to draw another land, so I'm not going to thin my deck with fetching. I'm glad he doesn't have a turn 1 Noble, because Nobles make it harder to trade. I'm going to trade off a Rattle Chains when he attacks, if he attacks. Would really like him to not have a blue source. Oh, this is fine. Actually, this is like incredibly good for me. Holy shit. So I just trade the Rattle Chains for the Inkmoth Nexus. Sure. If he uses a pump spell, I just counter the pump spell with Mausoleum Wanderer. The only way that this Inkmoth Nexus doesn't die is if he has a mutagenic growth. And my creatures, I mean, like, I got more of them. I got more where that came from. He doesn't have tons of lands, and he doesn't have tons of Infect creatures. So he's just getting wrecked. Yeah, I don't see a reason not to play this right now to get one more damage in. He's not casting any relevant spells next turn that I can counter with the Mausoleum Wanderer. So might as well get my +1 damage in, and I can't hold up Spell Queller or anything particularly interesting. Just, like, if I can draw one land, I win. Because I'll just hold up a million Spell Quellers and Spell Queller everything he plays for the rest of the game. Oh, please be in the spot where you're Pendelhavening your Dryad Arbor. Nothing particularly has changed since last turn, so might as well do that. I suppose at some point I have to worry about getting burned out by pump spells, but I don't think I'm at that point yet. Now I'm just going to hold up Squeller. Between Squeller and Mausoleum Wanderer, he shouldn't be able to kill me next turn. And then if I Squeller, then I have 7 in the air. And if I don't, then I play Geist and kill him. Anyways, this game is going to be very hard to lose, I think. Yeah, this is good enough to Spell Queller. Because I can't Spell Queller a Become Immense. Oh hey, we win. I can't Spell Queller in a Become Immense, and the biggest danger is I let this resolve, and then he has enough mana to, like, cast another pump spell. When I respond by Spell Quellering, he Gitaxian probes, and then has enough to delve a Become Immense for lethal. Like, probably couldn't lose, but I mean, there was no reason not to just Spell Queller that, because I wasn't going to be able to Spell Queller anything more threatening. See you for the next match.